Alright everyone, today I'm taking you all on a journey around Asia, a continent that, I must say, has it all from diverse cultures and ancient history to breathtaking landscapes that leave you captivated and unwilling to look away. Asia isn't just a place to visit, it's a dream destination for so many people who want to settle down long-term. Why? Because here, you'll find the perfect blend of rapidly growing economies, top-notch modern infrastructure, and a vibrant cultural life that's simply irresistible. Especially in 2024, countries like Japan, Singapore, South Korea, Thailand, Malaysia, and even our very own Vietnam are topping the lists of the most livable places in the world, not just in Asia, but globally. Initially, I planned to make a list of the top 8 most livable countries in Asia in 2024, but after some thought, 8 didn't feel enough, so I decided to stick with 8 anyway to give you plenty of options to choose from. If you're also into exploring travel, culture, or the best places to live, don't forget to hit that subscribe button or follow me for the latest updates. Ready? Let's dive in. 1. Japan. When it comes to Japan, the first thing that pops into my mind is its unmatched quality of life. There's literally nothing to complain about. This is a unique country that somehow manages to preserve its thousands-year-old traditions while dazzling the world with cutting-edge technology. If you live in big cities like Tokyo or Osaka, you'll experience a whirlwind pace of life streets lit up 24/7 bullet trains zipping by on the dot, and everything so convenient that stepping out of your house solves all your needs. But if you escape the urban hustle to rural areas like Kyoto or Hokkaido, you'll discover a completely different Japan, serene and peaceful, with charming wooden houses, sprawling green rice fields, and fresh air that makes you want to breathe deeply forever. Living here, you get the best of both worlds. Modern comforts and rare tranquility amid a busy life. Perfect balance, right? That said, living in Japan requires some mental preparation for the costs, especially in big cities. Tokyo, for example, is one of the most expensive cities in the world. A tiny apartment in the city center could cost you tens of millions of yen a year, not to mention electricity, water, internet, and other living expenses. Eating out isn't cheap either. A simple meal can set you back 1,000 to 2,000 yen. But don't worry, if you head to the suburbs or countryside, costs drop significantly. Housing is cheaper, food is fresh and affordable, and the quality of life remains fantastic. In short, depending on your budget, you can find a place that suits you, but rest assured, Japan always has a spot for you. Japan's healthcare system is beyond reproach. It's among the best in the world. Hospitals are as clean as 5-star hotels, doctors are dedicated, equipment is state-of-the-art, and services are fast and efficient. What impresses me most is their universal health insurance. Everyone living in Japan can join, so medical costs are surprisingly low. For instance, a basic checkup or test might only cost a few thousand yen cheaper than a fancy sushi meal. Living here, you won't have to worry about your health because everything is taken care of meticulously. What about education? Japan's education system is famously strict and high quality. From elementary school, students are rigorously trained in discipline and knowledge. At the university level, names like the University of Tokyo or Kyoto University consistently ranked among the world's best offer top-tier theoretical and practical training. However, the academic pressure here is no joke. Japanese students often study day and night to get into good schools, so if you plan to send your kids here, brace yourself for some intensity. But in return, their future will be wide open with amazing opportunities. Finally, Japanese culture is a true treasure. If you love tradition, you can join tea ceremonies, admire the stunning cherry blossoms in spring, or watch thrilling sumo matches, things that have thrived for millennia. If you're into modern stuff, anime, manga, and J-pop will captivate you, loved not just in Japan but worldwide. Walking around Japan, you'll see everything from quaint temples to grandiose shopping malls, each with its own charm. Living here means immersing yourself in a rich cultural world, totally worth it. Number 2, Singapore. Moving on to Singapore, you'll step into a completely different world, small but mighty. Though its size is just a fraction of Hanoi, the quality of life here is sky high. The first thing that hits you is the cleanliness, streets without a speck of trash so spotless you could use them as mirrors. Safety is top-notch too. You can walk around late at night feeling as secure as you would at home. Singapore's economy is robust, its infrastructure ultra-modern, from roads and subways to the airport, all designed to make life as smooth as butter. Living here, you'll feel efficiency in every detail, whether you're heading to work or out for fun. Everything is neat and convenient. But good things come at a price, don't they? Living costs in Singapore are indeed high. Housing is the biggest expense. Renting a small apartment in the city center can cost a few thousand SGD per month, around 50 to 70 million VND. School fees for kids aren't cheap either, especially at international schools, often priced in USD. That said, salaries here are high, jobs are stable, and the services are worth every penny. If you've got a solid income, life in Singapore is a dream. If your budget's tight, you'll need to plan carefully before deciding. Singapore's healthcare system is world-class. Hospitals are as pristine as five-star hotels, doctors are skilled, equipment is cutting-edge, and service is so quick you're done before you've even settled into the waiting room. Medical costs aren't low, but with insurance, which most residents have, it becomes much more manageable. The system is designed to be both efficient and accessible to everyone, from locals to expats. In fact, many people even fly to Singapore for routine health checkups because the quality is so reliable. Education in Singapore is fiercely competitive. They emphasize STEM science, technology, engineering, and math, so students here excel in these fields. Universities like the National University of Singapore and Nanyang Technological University rank among the world's best, and graduates land great jobs right out of school. But the pressure is real. Students compete from a young age. If you want your kids to excel with a bright future, Singapore is a fantastic choice. Singapore's culture is incredibly diverse, a melting pot of Chinese, Malay, Indian, and Western influences. A tour around this island nation reveals a mix of people and festivals, from Chinese New Year to India's Deepavali and Malay Hari Raya, all vibrant and lively. The food is unbeatable. Hainanese chicken rice, laksa, kaya toast, every dish is a treat you'll never tire of. Living in Singapore is like experiencing a miniature world, both modern and bursting with cultural color. Truly worth it. What about South Korea? To me, it's the perfect mix of tradition and modernity. In Seoul or Busan, you'll find bustling cities, dazzling lights, massive shopping malls, and a pace of life so fast you'll need to sprint to keep up. Yet amid this there are ancient palaces like Gyeongbokgung or quaint Hanok villages that bring you close to history. Transportation is super convenient, with subways everywhere, clean streets, and a safe environment. The quality of life in Korea is high, but it depends on whether you prefer a fast or slow pace to pick your spot. Let's dive into the costs in healthcare in South Korea. Costs in Korea are typical of developed nations. Big cities like Seoul are pricey. Renting in the city center can cost millions of won a year, which is around 200 to 300 million Vietnamese dong, and dining out isn't cheap if you frequent upscale spots. But head to the suburbs or countryside and it's a different story: spacious housing, delicious local food at reasonable prices. If you're smart with money, living in Korea is very doable. South Korea's healthcare system is among the most advanced. Thanks to national insurance, everyone enjoys quality care at low costs. A doctor's visit or test might only cost pocket change, while hospitals are modern and doctors are dedicated. Korea is also famous for beauty treatments, so you can get healthcare and a glow-up in one go. Living here, your health is in good hands. South Korea is renowned for its rigorous education system and rich cultural heritage. From traditional music and dance to cutting-edge technology, the country offers a unique blend of old and new. Education plays a pivotal role in shaping society, with a deep-rooted respect for learning and achievement. Education in South Korea is strict and top-notch. Kids start extra classes young, facing constant exams to get into elite schools like Seoul National University or KAIST. These institutions blend theory and practice, producing highly skilled graduates. But the pressure is intense and competition is fierce. If your kids study here, their future will shine, though it'll take some grit. Korean culture is absolutely phenomenal. From K-pop and dramas to traditional festivals like Chuseok, it's all captivating. One day you're at a BTS concert, the next you're in a hanbok visiting a temple. Amazing. The food kimchi, bulgogi, tteokbokki leaves a lasting impression. South Korea is a place you'll never get bored of, always offering something new to explore. Thailand is truly a paradise for those who want to live comfortably and relax without too much pressure. Thai people are famously hospitable, always greeting you with warm smiles, so from the moment you arrive you'll feel at ease, like you're home. If you live in Bangkok, you'll experience a lively, bustling city with vibrant night markets, stunning temples, and a nightlife that never sleeps. But head up to Chiang Mai, or out to coastal areas like Phuket or Krabi, and you'll discover a completely different Thailand. Cool breezes, mesmerizing natural beauty, and a slow pace of life that makes you want to escape there forever. Living in Thailand means you can enjoy both the excitement of city life and retreat to nature whenever you want, a flexibility that not every place can offer. What I love most about Thailand is how affordable it is to live here. Housing is cheap, food is both delicious and budget-friendly, and getting around doesn't cost much. A plate of pad thai or mango sticky rice from a street vendor might only set you back 40 to 50 baht, which is around 30,000 VND, so tasty you'll want seconds. Renting in Bangkok is a bit pricier, around 10,000 to 20,000 baht per month, which is 7 to 15 million VND for a small apartment. But in Chiang Mai or smaller towns, a few million VND gets you a decent place. In short, living in Thailand means you don't have to stress about money. You can enjoy life without worrying about going broke. Thailand's healthcare system has made huge strides and it's very affordable. Hospitals are modern, doctors are skilled, and the country excels in medical tourism. Many foreigners come here for both treatment and relaxation. Medical costs are low. A routine checkup might only cost 500 to 1,000 baht, which is around 350,000 to 700,000 VND, with quality that rivals bigger countries. Education and culture in Thailand are deeply intertwined. The country places a high value on learning, with a strong educational system that includes both public and private institutions. Thai culture is rich and diverse, with traditions that date back centuries. From the vibrant festivals to the serene temples, Thailand offers a unique blend of the old and the new. Students are encouraged to respect their heritage while embracing modernity, making for a well-rounded educational experience. The health insurance system is solid too, making care accessible for both locals and expats. If you need healthcare, Thailand is a reliable choice. Education in Thailand is improving day by day. In Bangkok or Chiang Mai, international schools offer high quality, perfect for expat kids. Universities like Chulalongkorn or Mahidol stand out, providing good education at fees far lower than international standards, often half the cost of the US or Europe. While it can't yet compete with Japan or Singapore, if you want a balanced environment for your kids without overwhelming pressure, Thailand is a great option to consider. Thai culture is so rich it's almost overwhelming. The temples here are dazzling, from Wat Phra Kaew in Bangkok to Wat Phra that Doi Suthep in Chiang Mai, each one exuding mystery and grandeur. Festivals like Loi Krathong with its floating lanterns, or Songkran, the water-splashing New Year, are incredibly fun, leaving you with unforgettable excitement. Street food is unbeatable. Spicy tom yum, sweet mango, sticky rice, fragrant grilled chicken. Every dish keeps you coming back for more. Living in Thailand means immersing yourself in a relaxed yet colorful atmosphere, truly worth it. What about Malaysia? This country knows how to balance modern urban life with natural beauty. Kuala Lumpur, the capital, is a bustling hub with towering skyscrapers like the Petronas Twin Towers, luxurious shopping malls, and a vibrant city vibe. But head to Penang or Langkawi and you'll find a calmer Malaysia, with blue seas, rolling hills, and fresh air. Living here, you never feel stifled. There's always a spot to unwind. Transportation is convenient, roads are modern, and the climate is more pleasant than in overcrowded neighbors like India or Indonesia. Living costs in Malaysia are incredibly reasonable. Compared to Western standards, everything here is much cheaper. Renting an apartment in Kuala Lumpur might cost 1,000 to 2,000 ringgit per month, which is around 5 to 10 million VND. And food is both affordable and delicious. A plate of nasi lemak or roti canai is just 5 to 10 ringgit or 25,000 to 50,000 VND. Getting around is inexpensive too, with cheap buses and trains, plus plenty of taxis or grab rides. Living in Malaysia means you can enjoy a comfortable life without constantly worrying about money. Malaysia's healthcare system is high quality, yet affordable. Hospitals are modern, doctors are well trained, and medical costs are much lower than in Singapore or Japan. Education and culture in Malaysia are quite unique and diverse. The country places a strong emphasis on education, with a mix of public and private institutions offering quality learning experiences. Additionally, the cultural landscape is rich, influenced by Malay, Chinese, Indian, and indigenous traditions. This blend creates a vibrant and inclusive society. A general checkup might only cost 50 to 100 ringgit, which is about 250,000 to 500,000 VND, with professional service to match. Many foreigners come here for dental work or routine health checks because it's both cheap and reliable. Public healthcare is solid too, ensuring good care for locals and expats alike. Education in Malaysia is growing fast. Kuala Lumpur and Penang have plenty of high-quality international schools, ideal for expat kids. Universities like the University of Malaya or Monash University's Malaysian campus offer affordable fees and globally recognized degrees. If you want a diverse, less pressured educational environment compared to South Korea or Japan, Malaysia is worth considering. Malaysia's culture is incredibly diverse, blending Malay, Chinese, Indian, and indigenous influences. Festivals here are abundant, from the Malay Hari Raya to Chinese New Year and Indian Deepavali, all vibrant and lively. The food is phenomenal: fragrant satay, spicy laksa, sweet teh tarik. Every bite hooks you from the first taste. Living in Malaysia means experiencing richness in every corner, from night markets to temples and mosques, a place worth trying. Honestly, Vietnam has been growing fast in recent years, especially since the Doi Moi reforms. Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi are now bustling economic hubs, with endless job opportunities, from multinational giants like Samsung and Intel to creative young startups. Vietnamese people are dynamic, hardworking, and innovative, so if you're looking to start a business or land a good job, Vietnam is a hot spot to test your mettle. Living costs in Vietnam are super affordable. In big cities like HCMC or Hanoi, spending around 1,000 to 1,500 USD per month, 25 to 35 million VND, lets you live comfortably, covering rent, food, and transport. Housing in the city center is pricier, around 10 to 20 million VND per month for a small apartment, but in the suburbs or outer districts it's much cheaper. Food is dirt cheap and delicious. A bowl of pho or a banh mi is just 30 to 50,000 VND, filling you up while keeping your wallet happy. Living in Vietnam means less financial stress and more enjoyment. Vietnam's culture is beyond reproach. With over 4,000 years of history, it boasts stunning heritage sites like Ha Long Bay, Hoi An's ancient town, and Hue's imperial city. The cuisine is world-famous: pho, banh mi, bun cha dishes that linger in your memory. Traditional festivals like Tet or Lunar New Year and Mid-Autumn are colorful and meaningful, evoking warmth and closeness. Living in Vietnam means soaking in the nation's soul, proud and endearing. Vietnam's nature is jaw-dropping. From Ha Long Bay's lush islands to Sapa's golden terraced fields and the Mekong Delta's romantic waterways, every spot beckons you to grab a backpack and go. A short weekend trip unveils countless wonders. Not every country has such diverse beauty. Vietnam's healthcare is improving daily. Public hospitals are more modern now, with dirt-cheap fees. A visit might cost just tens of thousands of VND. International hospitals in HCMC and Hanoi meet global standards with high quality. Education is similar, with great international schools in big cities and universities like Vietnam National University or RMIT gaining repute. Living in Vietnam is now quite convenient, rivaling developed nations. What about Indonesia? It's Southeast Asia's largest economy with over 270 million people and abundant natural resources. Jakarta is a bustling business hub, while Bali draws tourists worldwide. Job opportunities abound in resources, trade, and tourism. If you want to live in a dynamic, high-potential country, Indonesia is worth considering. Living costs in Indonesia are low. In Jakarta or Bali, $1,500 to $2,000 per month, which is about 35 to 50 million Vietnamese dong, is enough for a comfortable life. Housing in Bali is far cheaper than in developed countries, with a small apartment costing 5 to 10 million Vietnamese dong per month. Food is delicious and affordable. A plate of nasi goreng, which is fried rice on the street, is just 20,000 to 30,000 rupiah, or around 35,000 to 50,000 Vietnamese dong. Living here means no financial strain and plenty of enjoyment. Indonesia's culture is wildly diverse, with over 300 ethnic groups coexisting. Festivals range from religious rites to local traditions, all fun and unique. The food is amazing: rich rendang, fragrant satay, fresh gado-gado dishes you'll never forget. Living in Indonesia means experiencing richness in every detail, from music and dance to daily life. Indonesia's nature is breathtaking. Bali's emerald beaches, Komodo's famous dragons, Yogyakarta's ancient temples like Borobudur, all worth exploring. Weekends can mean volcano hikes, scuba diving, or jungle treks. With over 17,000 islands, Indonesia is Asia's hidden gem for nature lovers. Healthcare in Indonesia is developing, with good hospitals in Jakarta and Bali at reasonable prices. International schools in big cities are decent, suitable for expats. Universities aren't standout yet, but for a relaxed life with learning options, Indonesia is worth a shot. The UAE is a global business hub. Dubai and Abu Dhabi are grand cities with endless job opportunities in oil, trade, and tourism. What I love most? No income tax, you keep every dirham you earn, pure bliss. If you want to make money or work in an international setting, the UAE is ideal. Quality of life in the UAE is top tier. Infrastructure is cutting edge, from roads and metro to airports. Everything's top-notch. Safety is unmatched, and conveniences are luxurious. Massive malls, 7-star hotels, a lavish lifestyle down to the details. Living in the UAE feels like being pampered every step of the way. UAE culture blends modern and traditional beautifully. Visit souk markets for handicrafts, learn about ancient Bedouin life, or join colorful Islamic festivals. Living here offers both extravagance and depth, truly special. The UAE is famous for man-made marvels like Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, or the Palm Jumeirah Islands. But nature shines too. Vast deserts, gorgeous beaches, camel rides, or off-road adventures are thrilling. Living here means constant exploration, from artificial wonders to natural beauty. Healthcare in the UAE is world-class, with modern hospitals, skilled doctors, and swift service. Education matches, with top international schools in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, perfect for expats. Universities often partner with foreign institutions, offering prestigious degrees. Living here, health and education are meticulously cared for. There you have it. We've just toured the 8 most livable countries in Asia for 2024. From Japan's cutting-edge tech, Singapore's unmatched convenience, and South Korea's captivating K-pop culture, to lesser-known gems like Kazakhstan, Brunei, Sri Lanka, or Mongolia, each place has its own charm. Whether you prefer a fast or slow pace, modern or wild, Asia has a spot for you. I hope this list helps you find your ideal place to live, work, or explore. If you enjoyed it, drop a comment below telling me which country you'd most like to live in. I'm super curious. Thanks for joining me on this journey. See you on the next adventure. Wishing you happiness and a perfect place to call home. Bye-bye.